This, oh, it's gonna be the same way anyways, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay. This is diced, prepped, and we're spreading it on the trays. Try to spread it out as thin as possible. This is approximately 1/4. I tried using a fork, I tried using a rubber spatula, but I found simply using your hands is just simple, is just easier.
The way God made you.
Spread it out as thinly as possible. I might have to go back and take some of this off if there's room up top, but as it sits right now, underneath this rubber coating is cheesecloth. As it dries and the really powdery stuff gets done, it falls all the way through.
So then we can catch that after the dehydration is done. Now approximately 1/4 of the way through, or rather half the way through the dehydration, we will rotate the trays. We'll put the top tray on the bottom, bottom tray on the top, and then flip the two in the middle to help even out the drying.
And on a side note on that, the top one, the one that's going on top, also has cheesecloth on it. So it'll make it a little bit better.
The man knows his stuff.
Yeah. But I'm trying to spread it fairly thin. It's approximately 1/4 of an inch thick. This is the first time I've done this thick of this amount. This is approximately 2 pieces of chicken more than I did the first time, and I've just now started using Dehydrator. Know a thing about them because I live in a farming community. However, if you guys have any tips on the board, just contact me. Let me know.
And if we post this on YouTube, yeah, post any comments with any suggestions as well, because we can sure use them.
We're pretty much flying blind here.
Like chickens with our heads cut off and shredded. A dehydrated headless chicken, kind of like you see here in front of you. After dehydration, the fingerprints won't be noticeable.
Nope, it'll absorb all the oil. Anyways, with the thinness of the level, I'm actually going to go back down to this bottom level and take some off, just so it's a bit thinner. Speed up the process a bit. And just a tad bit more. There we go.
I'm not sure if we mentioned the type of dehydrator. Nesco American Harvester is the type of dehydrator I prefer. I've used just about every model and make of dehydrator you can imagine, except for the Excalibur. That's a little high-end. I had not been able to afford when I first started buying dehydrators. The thing I like about the American Harvester dehydrators is that they have an oscillating fan that pushes the air through. With most of the other dehydrators on the market, you only have a heating unit and there's no airflow. So it takes a very long time to dehydrate without the airflow.
And the cleaner the heating, the cleaner the heating unit, the better off you will be. Less resistance.
And you'll see here in just a moment when we plug this in, you'll hear the fan start up.
And as you can see, I've got plenty of room. I could probably put about 2 or 3 more pieces on here with no problem at all. We're still trying to get in the hang of this. So.
And for those of you wondering, yes, it tastes like chicken.
But looks like cat food.
But looks like cat food, yes.
Dog food.
Anyways, that's about the best I'm going. I'm just going to leave it alone. When you're a little bit OCD, you try to get everything perfect, and this doesn't necessarily have to be perfect.
Plus, since we'll be rotating at mid-cycle anyway, it really doesn't matter. We'll be making adjustments as we go along. And the top, and here we go.
And because of counter space, it goes on top of the fridge.
And you can hear the fan, of course, pushing the air through. That's the heart of this dehydrator model. Not just heating up, it also pushes the air through for very efficient dehydration. So we'll check back in about 6 hours and we'll rotate the trays, and in about 12 hours this should be done.
Or less.
Or less. Stay tuned for more.